Straight to the top story at this hour. Violent protests broke out in Bangalore today as over 15,000 government workers took to the streets to protest against the government's proposed revision of the Provident Fund norms. The protests took place in the Hosur area of Bangalore as protesters resorted to stone pelting and in some cases arson as the police were forced to resort to LathiCharge and the use of tear gas. The protests also resulted in huge traffic jams as commuters were left stranded on the streets for hours on end. The workers want the government to roll back a new rule in which they cannot access the employer's contribution to their Provident Fund until they are 58. Under the changed rule, people can withdraw only a part of their Provident Fund before retirement. The protesters also targeted the Pharma Major Biocon's campus in the city. Window panes were broken, cars were damaged as protesters ran rampant.
वर्कर्स को और दूसरे लोगों को निवेदन किया गया है कि भाई ऐसा कोई सरकार की तरफ से जो भी हो सकता किया जाएगा, वो अपना जो संयम रखें और संयम से व्यवहार करें। अरेस्ट हुए हैं, अरेस्ट किए हैं, कुछ लाठीचार्ज किए हैं, वहाँ कुछ फायरिंग वगैरह हुआ है। बाकी सब परिस्थिति अभी कंट्रोल में है एकदम।
And now let's take it over to Times Now's reporter Nikhil Joshi with the ground report. Nikhil, so far, what action has been taken by the Bangalore police?
Well, at least 20 detentions have happened so far, and these were detentions that happened on ground when the protests were happening, when the stone pelting was happening. Apart from the 20 detentions, I can say that in terms of injury, both sides have sustained injuries, the protesters and the policemen. Just take a look at the police station. It's completely, the windows have been shattered. You'll see stones all around the place. These were stones that were used to, break the windows, and that apart, there are vehicles here, not just the vehicles in the compound of the police department. There are vehicles parked on the outside on the main road as well. That includes buses belonging to the BMTC, which means that both private and government property have been affected adversely in this particular case. So in all, it was a law and order situation which can be seen as a consequence of poor anticipation on the part of the department.
Modi government is fully with the concerns and feelings of the agitating government workers and other employees of unorganized sector, especially regarding the employees' provident fund issue. After August 1st also, considering issues of higher education, illness and ailment, marriage and building of the house for higher education, such things it can be withdrawn. But I want to assure the agitating government workers and other unorganized sector employees that we have impressed upon the Honorable Minister that it is the right of the employee, the labourer and the garment worker to take back every penny that has been deposited in his name, whether by himself or by his employer.
I am in touch with Dattatreya ji and explained the situation in Karnataka, and I requested him to take immediate steps, and mostly by 1 or 2 hours he may be going to take decision, and I will request police officers not to do any lathi charges, anything against the agitated workers.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.